Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zach, and today I want to talk about some NFL stuff, some OMI stuff, some VeVe stuff, some price prediction stuff. Right now, of course, we're looking at coin market cap, and the price of OMI today, currently at least, is 0.004269, which of course we are on a bit of an up of 0.84%. Over the past 24 hours, the low has been 0.004154 and the high has been 0.004544. Now, over the past few days, of course, the price has been at the threes, so this is definitely good. If we have a look at today, of course, we have gone down a little bit over the past couple of hours, but nothing too crazy, honestly. Of course, over the month, we've definitely been seeing somewhat of a correction, but we've had our steady ups as well. And I actually believe that even though we've been going down, of course, we had a bit of an up yesterday and today, I actually believe that over the next 2 weeks, we might see quite a difference. Either it's going to be quite a good difference or not such a good difference, because we will be expecting season 2 for VeVe soon, but I want to go over that in a bit later. Right now, I want to look at Christian Stringer's tweet a couple of weeks ago, maybe it was, talking about ESPN, and I've been looking at some NFL stuff, trying to figure out how the licenses work. Because obviously, if we had NFL licenses on VeVe, the NFTs would go absolutely nuts. Now, Christian tweeted out, VeVe collectible on the ESPN site. You absolutely love to see it. And then if we have a look at this right here, of course, we can see a VeVe ad on the site. Now, I wanted to go over to ESPN myself to try and confirm this. And unfortunately, even going on ESPN.com, which as you can see, I'm obviously in the UK, so it says select edition. If we go to the US right here, and then we click accept, etc., we'll see eventually there will be an ad that comes up most likely here. And of course, this is clearly not a VeVe ad. And I'm like, what's going on here? Why do we have FXCM on here? And then I realized this, of course, as we can see right here, especially if you work in marketing or digital like that, this of course is a Google ad. And so therefore, likelihood is that potentially they're just not targeting people in the UK. I mean, there are so many reasons. It's not just, of course, geographical location. It could be so many things. It does make me wonder, is VeVe not advertising in the UK? Because I have been looking at a lot of VeVe stuff, as you can imagine, over the past few weeks. But regardless, obviously, it's targeted advertisement, it's subjective, etc. Having said that, looking at a tweet that was posted by ECOMI Data a couple of weeks ago, we have 4/29 save the date. And of course, what they're quote tweeting here is that the NFL Players Association, thank you at Tom Brady, I loved you at, I'm assuming this is University Michigan football maybe, and even more now. You are giving millions of investors and collectors an education in NFTs today, and of course this shows that Tom Brady is launching an NFT company. And then this looks like it was taken on the 4th of March, if this is French, and of course right here we see what looks like an NFL player. Even more so, NFL official confirmation coming soon. Here is the McFarlane Toys and Marshawn Lynch Oakland Raiders NFT look. And of course here we have what looks like some actual images, which actually we can see even better here. Of course this is Marshawn Lynch, and it is a McFarlane's Toys collectible essentially. Now personally, I've been trying to figure out how can VeVe actually access NFL NFTs. Of course, we would likely see an NFT that looks like this. Hopefully even we could see an NFT that's animated. Maybe we could see Marshawn Lynch throwing the ball or something like that. It would be absolutely awesome. Now if we have a look at this, we have Disney in discussions with NFL for Sunday ticket franchise renews MLB deal. This was posted yesterday. Disney in discussions with the NFL about possibly picking up the Sunday ticket franchise that has been a pillar for the DirecTV years. Now, if you haven't already, I would definitely recommend checking out the Disney video that we made yesterday about Disney and VeVe and how we could see Pixar, Lucasfilm, etc. NFTs on the VeVe marketplace. Disney CEO Bob Chapek said during the company's quarterly earnings call Thursday that the company is in conversations with NFL about picking up the service that offers NFL superfans the option of watching any out-of-market games. Disney in March already inked a whopping 10-year deal with NFL to renew Monday Night Football rights for ESPN in a pact that puts ABC back in the Super Bowl rotation for the first time in more than 15 years. Now, if we go to digital trends, we can see that an article was posted roughly about a month ago, maybe just under a month ago. Over the past year, ESPN's business model has changed both from a broadcast and digital perspective. Now, the worldwide leader in sports is putting a greater emphasis on its additional paid service, ESPN Plus, not meant as a replacement for the cable channel. It's a subscription add-on for ESPN that is quickly becoming essential for anyone who doesn't have the cable to access ESPN's content and coverage. What's important is ESPN Plus also has grown grown to encompass ESPN Insider, ESPN.com's paid subscription that provides access to inside content like special analysis, fantasy sports content, and more. Today, more and more content qualifies as insider material, making ESPN Plus a more essential service for sports fanatics, especially if you follow ESPN's top analysts. Now, I've done quite a lot of digging on the internet to actually figure out who is the licensor for the NFL, because honestly, I don't know if I'm just being slow, but it took me a while to find this, and of course, it was the obvious NFLP, NFL Properties LLC, which you can see right here. So whilst ESPN doesn't necessarily license this stuff, NFLP does, my guess is that NFL could work with ESPN to essentially build NFTs on VeVe Marketplace. A post on License Global posted yesterday shows Gary Vee's quote, "In the next 2 to 5 years, you won't survive if you don't have an NFT strategy. Every business is going to have a strategy revolved around NFTs, the same way they now have social media strategies. It's an adjusted extension of the brand, so everyone needs to have a strategy for the long term." Now, the fact that I can't essentially get onto ESPN and get the VeVe ad because I'm not targeted potentially, if it is showing up on here, it means that VeVe clearly has an audience, or at least wants to gain an audience, I should say, that is a sports fan audience. What does this mean? Well, why would they put money on ESPN? Why would they essentially try and target that audience if they didn't have plans to put athletes on here? The guess is that at some point we're actually going to see this as a reality. Even better if they can tie it in with the ESPN Plus package, which of course I don't personally subscribe to ESPN Plus, so if any of you do, I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Is this a good or bad idea? Do you think ESPN Plus would be a good way to include NFTs into the NFL package? Considering that the NFL already have video games, they have comic books, they did it with Marvel back in 1990s, clearly they know that the entertainment IP is huge, and of course, going by the idea, of course, that NFTs can be resold 10x, 10x, 10x. If they put their own royalties in a smart contract, then of course they're just going to make more and more and more. So the question I have right now is, when will we see an NFL NFT? Well, honestly, I think that's kind of impossible to tell on the basis that we don't know what and when it's going to drop season 2. We have very good ideas of what's going to happen. We know that Pokemon is likely to be a thing. We know that Marvel is likely to be a thing. We obviously have Star Trek coming up and Jurassic World, that is confirmed. But personally, I think it all depends on how fast VeVe can develop as a platform. Can they support many millions of users? Currently, we have over 250,000. But if the marketplace can sustain it, and if the NFL is ready to do that licensing with VeVe, if they haven't already, they probably have, then this might mean that we could even see NFL this year, which of course that would mean that the OMI price would just go up and up and up as we see more brands in Disney, as we see more brands in sports like NFL, MLB, etc. Things could really take off for OMI, and that obviously is what we all want to see. This could really help OMI's price among many other IPs that VeVe is likely to take on. Having said that, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. What do you think we could see? I personally think that all of this really could make sense. Essentially, we see NFL NFTs that can be part of a package with ESPN Plus. They can at least be marketed by ESPN Plus. Keep in mind that if we have a look at the ESPN Plus streaming service in the first quarter, reported by Disney, we can see that ESPN Plus has over 12.5 or 12.1, million subscribers. I truly believe that the new streaming services that we're seeing like Disney Plus and ESPN Plus will really have a huge marketing impact on VeVe, as we see, of course, as well. More Infamous talking about it. Tom Brady, of course, was speaking about it. So all I can really say about this is I feel like it's just a matter of time. That being said, let me know what your thoughts are on all of this. Do you think we'll see NFL NFTs? Personally, I think it is incredibly possible, if not basically happening already, but I would love to hear your take on it. That being said, very soon we're going to be going over VeVe Season 2 for what we can expect from it, and then we have some other juicy ideas coming up soon. If you're interested in any of this, please make sure to subscribe. It really helps out a lot. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.